Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Tauruses out there for January 28th through February 3rd. I hope that all of you are having an amazing day so far, and I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel, and thank you to those who have taken the time to view my videos. So with no further ado, I'll get right into the reading. So let's see what the universe has in store for the Tauruses out there for January 28th through February 3rd. Now do a couple more shuffles. Okay. Woo. That's shot out at me. So we have the moon here. So I feel like this week you could be getting dreams. I feel like pay attention to your dreams. I feel it could be some messages the universe has for you that is in the spiritual realm. Also, there could be something that was hidden going on around you that will be illuminated this week. It doesn't have to be bad. Like, it could be actually something good. Like, maybe someone has had a crush on you for a while, or wanted to talk to you, or wanted to be with you, and now they finally had the courage to come to you. I don't really always feel like the moon is negative. I feel like it's the messages that matter the most and what it pertains to you. So that's it's interesting because we just had the eclipse, but I feel like for you guys, there's something else that still could be hidden as well. That's also what I'm feeling from that moon card as well. We have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like there go the Pentacles for the Tauruses out there. As always, the Tauruses are focusing on ways to bring balance back into their life. And I feel this message could be some help from maybe your guardian angels that could come to your dreams, or your ancestors that could come visit you to help bring more clarity to you about something. It could be something going on in your life. It could warn you about a situation that could possibly occur, that you could avoid it so you could be the Six of Pentacles. Or it could be something that is illuminated that actually brings balance to you. It could be a surprise. So it's many things that this could mean, but I just, from the field, I don't take it as negative for the most part. So we have the Four of Cups. So this is probably why the Moon card is here. This is something that has been here. So maybe it was hidden to you, but it's already been here. Maybe the universe has been trying to show you this cup, but because you guys are too focused on the Three of Cups that you missed this. But I feel like this week the universe is going to illuminate to you what that is. And we have the Strength card here. So you guys are really focusing on really being as strong as you can be right now. Even if this is something that you feel is negative, I still feel like you will have the strength to view it from a standpoint of how it helps you, how it helps bring balance. And I feel like you're going to look at it as like, wow, this has been in my face the whole time. Because you see how bright this moon is? I feel like when this comes to your attention, it's going to be like the same way the moon takes the sky. You know what I'm saying? And to me, this is the universe looking at you like, hey, like, we're trying to show you something. But it may seem hidden to you guys because, like I said, you guys are earth signs. So you guys function better down in the earth realm. But when it comes to the spirituality aspect, I feel it takes a bit more connecting to get through to a Taurus. And I feel like that's probably why it's going to come through your dreams, because you guys are very logical, practical, earth realm signs. But however, I feel the universe is going to start waking something up into you. I feel this is for like every sign, but since I'm doing Taurus right now, this is really showing for you guys. This could be a spiritual awakening too. Maybe you have a dream that completely altered your whole way of thinking and made you realize, like, man, I haven't really been getting in touch with my spiritual side. I have been more focused in the earth realm trying to bring balance, but not bringing balance to myself emotionally. So that's what I'm feeling. So that could have left you feeling dissatisfied, because now with the North Node, especially in Cancer, this affects everybody. So I feel like with you guys, this is going to be more apparent of how your relationship is with the spiritual realm as well, or higher power, or God, or whatever your name is for, what you believe in. But the universe is letting you know that you will have strength to get through this. Yes, it may be a surprise, it may be a curveball, but however, it's to help strengthen you, and also probably help strengthen you spiritually as well. So we have the Three of Pentacles. So you guys are working on trying to get some plans together with people. Trying to work together, I feel, this week. And really try to find people around you that are really going to help you get towards your goals. And it could be after this gets illuminated to you, you're going to realize it could be the people that you're around as well. And it could bring light to who these people truly are in your life, and how you may need to move accordingly to move away from them, because it could hinder you. So you could find yourself being drawn to more spiritual aspects, more spiritual people. People that can really help you get in touch with that side of you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So we also have the universe here giving you a gift. And this gift could be a job offer. Whatever this is something big. So I feel like now you're able to manifest on a bigger level. This is what I'm taking it as. If you take what's illuminated and look at it as how it can help strengthen you, the universe is going to show you why that was a better decision, and how incorporating more spirituality is. I'm not talking about religion. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your personal connection, what your connection to the universe. Everybody has their own separate connection. So the universe is asking you, what is your connection with me? How do you interact with me? How do you, and the best part about interacting with the universe, guess what? It's you. Is you getting in touch with your true self? Are you really being who you are? It could be you that's hiding aspects of yourself because you don't want people to see them as well. So I really feel like this is going to be a spiritual revelation to you this week. And we have the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So I feel like I said, the finances with you guys, earth signs, are usually for the most part straight. It's the part of now incorporating the spiritual aspect to things. Now I feel that's a bit of a struggle. Tauruses, they like things to be a certain way. They're a fixed sign. They don't like things to be all over the place. It's funny because my guy best friend's a Taurus, but now, like, for example, he's in like Mexico and he's having like a whole spiritual awareness down there. His mind is so open, especially because his girlfriend is a Scorpio. I love his girlfriend, by the way. So when you be with a Scorpio, for example, for him and their opposite signs, being with her is helping him incorporate the spiritual side of life. Ironically, the things that are hidden, the subconscious, and then you have the Scorpio here, for example. I feel like this is the theme for Tauruses out there. And I'm seeing it happen to Tauruses even in my own life as well. They are really getting a higher meaning of situations, that life goes deeper than just the physical realm. The physical realm is what you see, that's a manifestation of what is already going on inside of you in the spiritual realm. So I feel like they are really learning that. Well, you guys are really learning that this week. And I feel like if you continue to focus mostly on finances and worry about being the King of Pentacles, you're still going to be in a self-imposed prison, because the universe is trying to help you realize things on another side that you never really got to discover in yourself. So let's see why the Moon card is here. We have the Devil here. So, okay. So in this aspect, with the clarifier here, the universe is going to illuminate some negative energies. Now, it doesn't have to be negative energies around you. It could be you. I like to say both. I don't want to just assume that it's negative people around you. I also want to illuminate that you could have some negative energies in you. You could have some devilish tendencies in you. And devilish doesn't always mean wicked and everything. It could be too much of a good thing is bad, pretty much. Like, are you overdoing things to the point that it's toxic? It could be thinking, it could be your way of reacting, it could be the way you deal with things could be toxic. I feel the universe is going to reveal these things to you with the Devil card here. I don't take it as just negative people around you. It could illuminate negative sides of yourself that you have chose not to deal with. And we have the King of Cups. So it's here to make you more emotionally balanced. I see cups. The universe is trying to bring in cups while you guys are trying to focus on pentacles. So I feel like the universe is also working on you to help you be. The King of Cups is a very emotionally mature person, but he also expresses how he feels. And Tauruses, not they like to look strong all the time. And my mom's a Taurus, my guy best friend's a Taurus. I had a old girlfriend that I used to like, a girl that's a friend, of course, but she was a Taurus. Like, they all, for me, from my experience, they all like to look strong. They all don't like to admit that things are bothering them. They like to keep those things hidden. They don't like to look like they're weak. They don't like to look like anything's wrong with them. They like to keep strong. But the universe is trying to show them there's a way that you can still express yourself without trying to hoard everything inside and being stubborn. So it's the universe is showing the way you've been dealing with your emotions could be toxic as well. So let's go into why the Six of Pentacles. And if this is not you, then it's the people around you that are causing you to act in a negative way instead of the King of Cups. And that's going to be illuminated to you. We have the Three of Wands. And the Ten of Wands. So I feel like to bring balance in your life, it's time to drop the loads of trying to be strong all the time. Being too stubborn, too in your way, where you're not really trying to look at the world in a bigger place. And the more that you tap into your creative energy with the Three of Wands, you will realize actually how much you actually been stressing your own self out with the Ten of Wands here. So I feel like this is time to incorporate wands, which is passion, and water, which is the depths of your soul, and also emotions. So I feel like the universe is really trying to push that for you guys, to show you how you have put so much on yourself that it hindered you with the Ten of Wands. And that's probably why the King of Pentacles is here. Because like I said, since you guys are earth signs, you manifest well down here. But however, we're going in different times now. It's not going to work like that as smooth, where you could kind of hide how you feel and your stuff still flows smoothly. No. Like, we're going in a time where it's your spiritual currency. There's people who may have abundance, like working a job and stuff like that, but they spiritually bankrupt. That's why you can still make income, but if you have been stuck at the same, like, wage, for example, or you realize your life is stagnant, you could still be the King of Pentacles, but you notice that you're not ascending. You see everybody else going on to bigger and better things. Yeah, you still the King of Pentacles, but however, it's stressing you out. So you may be watching people who's the King of Pentacles and how they're able to incorporate things and manifest, and they're not in their head, and you're like, wait, I'm an earth sign. This is what I do. Why is this not working the same way? And I feel like that's what Tauruses are going to realize. That's probably why the Eight of Swords is there. It's time to rewire the way that you think about life and the world and yourself. And another set of eyes. So let's see why the Four of Cups is here. Ace of Swords. Nine of Swords. So through this dissatisfaction you feel, you're going to come to a truth that you've been stressing your own self out. I feel you guys are going to really look inside at how you played a role in these situations as well. And how, or you may feel hurt that you didn't see this sooner. And that could cause you to feel stressed. You know, Tauruses, they take things pretty hard. They may not show it. But they take things hard. On the back end, you could see a Taurus, like they go to work, they're fine, they're cool, you know. But then when they go home, they could cry their eyes out. But you'll never know because they're stubborn, you know. They don't like to express that side of themselves like that. So I feel like you may come to this truth like, dang, I done sat here and did this to myself. Or I allowed this to happen. And that could stress you out. Because Tauruses don't like to feel like they missed out on something or they miscalculated a step. You know, they like to know they had that situation air packed dry. Like, I done went through all the pros and cons and everything. So the fact that this is something that you may have missed, I feel that could cause stress to you too. But don't beat yourself up, Taurus. This is all a learning experience. That's what we came down here to do. We came here to raise the vibration of the planet, but however, to learn more about ourselves and to reclaim our power and to realize that we don't have to look at these things as defeats, but as lessons. You don't take L's, you take lessons. Like, one of the YouTube people I watch, Steve Boone, he says that all the time. Check out his channel, by the way. But that's what I feel like. Don't beat yourself up about this, Taurus. It's okay. If these things are illuminated to you, take it and strive. Don't be stubborn against what you feel. Oh, yeah, that's important too. If this do happen, do not get in that stubborn energy where you don't want to talk about it, that you don't want to deal with it. That is the problem. So this is illuminated for you to find a healthier way to deal with your emotions. The universe is asking you to go deeper. That's what I hear. Time to go deeper, Taurus. We're going to 2019. This is a 3-year divine feminine year. You got the North Node in Cancer, which is the divine mother. It's the mother sign of the. There's so much water going on, and if you guys might get washed up out here, you know. So that's why I want you guys to realize that it's integrating a new part of yourselves that you may have never known was there. So let's see why the Strength card is here. We have the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Five of Wands and the Fool. So it seems like you guys are holding on. The Four of Pentacles is someone holding on too tight. So I feel during this, you can still hold on to the inner conflicts that you have because the Five of Wands is here. You may feel like, oh, well, is this truly a new beginning? Is this true? Because this is the Fool card. So I feel like you don't feel as confident. This throws you off. That's probably why I feel like that. It's like you're trying to still low-key hold on to what was, because as Tauruses, once they have their set way of thinking, it usually takes a lot to really change that and open their minds. So I feel like you're still, it might be a little resistance against this at the same time. But as if you hold on too tight to that resistance, you're going to cause more conflict for yourself, and you're missing out on your new beginning that's here. That's why it happened, you know. So just make sure that you have the strength. That's what it's here for. Have the strength. Don't be stubborn. Let it go. Go into the new beginning. it's something you never did. You're not always going to know what's going on. You're not always going to have it figured out, Taurus. And that's okay. Just you gotta learn to let go. Let go of that conflict, because things you don't see the next way, or you don't see how it's happening, or that's why it's called the Fool. You're going to look like a fool at first. You're going to feel like you're a fool. But with the Fool card, it's his open mind. And because Taurus is, you're being pushed to open your mind to bigger and better possibilities for yourself that you never thought. And then you're going to look at yourself once you get there like you was a fool for not doing this sooner. So it's all going to work out, Taurus. It's all good. So let's see why the Three of Pentacles is here. Six of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. So I feel it may be some time, but you may sit down with yourself and feel like, you know what? I need to move towards people that could really help me. I do need to open my mind. And it could be the people that you're around. Maybe you're around other Tauruses or other fixed signs that you guys all sit together and see why your way of thinking is the best. It's not about being the best. It's about growing and learning and adapting. And with fixed signs, that's one of the hardest things to do, you know. But I feel like you're going to feel like you have no choice, because you can keep being the King of Pentacles, but you're constantly going to feel Eight of Swords. But however, with the Eight of Swords, this is a self-imposed prison as well, as I should say. But once you move on to people that are more in alignment to where you want to go, you will actually manifest that for yourself. You got two Ace of Pentacles here. Two. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Once you move away from this thinking, or you don't have to totally switch your mindset all at once. It's steps. Maybe doing exercises to check in with yourself. How am I feeling? Am I being too stubborn on this way of thinking? Am I just looking at it from my point of view and nobody else? These are things that you should start really thinking about, and how these things could actually hinder you in your life because you were so focused on how you saw things that you didn't see nobody else's side, you know? So this is to help you see other people now, Taurus. Not just what you see, what you have. Now it's about you seeing other people. You seeing other ways of life. So let's see why the Ace of Pentacles is here. Ten of Cups. You see, once you let go into this new beginning, you have the Ten of Cups. That emotional fulfillment. See how you guys was at the 4 and you was dissatisfied? Once you start to integrate this and really sit down with yourself and really think, what is the Ten of Cups? That's not just best for you. Okay? Yes, it's great to think what's best for you, but also think about how other people can play a part in that as well. You know? Because the Ten of Cups is family. So family could be friends that you're around. How can this be a group type of thing? That emotions, that the happiness is not just for you, it's for everyone around you. Let's do another clarifier. Two of Swords. Okay, let's see why the Two of Swords is here. I gotta do a clarifier on that. What's keeping y'all on the fence? Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, it's like, you can manifest what you truly want, right? But here goes the indecision. Here goes the stubbornness. Here goes the. Okay, I'm going to show it in the. Let me find that card, the Two of Swords here, so I can. Let me see, can I find it? Here we go. Two of Swords. This is what the two of. Sorry, this is the Two of Swords right here. So I just want to put a physical picture. This is you not moving. So this is you guys knowing this, but still trying to be stubborn. Like, oh, well, maybe I could still have my way of thinking, but I'm not ready to move specifically right now. No. So while you're in this, if you stay on the fence and continue to multitask into how you can still incorporate maybe your own thinking into things is not going to work. You're gonna miss your 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles right on past you, because it's time to really, I feel the stubbornness towards this. I do, because you have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, and the fact that this is mental and it manifests physically, so there's no movement, so you're stagnant pretty much. So the same way as mentally, like I said, is going to manifest. So you're going to continue to look like this, but you're going nowhere. So Taurus, it's time to make a decision to really open your heart, mind to different experiences. It's time to expand. And that's what the universe, I feel, is going to really start to illuminate to you this week, especially starting off with the moon here. So I'm going to go into why the Eight of Swords is here. Why is the Eight of Swords here and the King of Pentacles? Why is this self-imposed prison here? King of Wands. See? This is what I'm... This is because you're trying... It's like your creative side, your passionate side, the fire side, with your passions is colliding with who you're used to being. It's time to transform. It's time to go from the King of Pentacles to the King of Wands, because that's when you really see, that's one thing about fire signs. When we're really passionate about something, we could really manifest faster. But this is where we learn from Taurus is how to actually have a plan, how to actually have a more logical way of thinking, because they always like to have, they like to make sure their stability is okay. So I feel like all signs are all learning from each other in one way or another, and I feel like you're going to feel in the crossroads that's going to cause you to feel the Eight of Swords, but just know it's because your soul, because when I see fire, the King of Wands, it's your soul trying to come out, trying to show you this way of being just King of Pentacles is cool, but what else do you have going on besides Pentacles? How else do you feel? Are you emotionally content? Are you like, how's your Wands looking? How's your Cups looking? How's your Swords looking? Or is it just Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles? So I feel like this week is really going to push you to really think outside of what are your true passions and not just going after something for stability. But like I always say, this always happens for you and not to you. So I hope all the Tauruses out there have an amazing day. And guys, keep your heads up. If you may feel you want to be stubborn, I suggest this week is not the week to do it, but to really sit here and analyze what your intuition and your dreams and any signs of synchronicities are trying to tell you. Once again, thank you for viewing my channel, and bye guys.